Assalamu alaikum and welcome to a new lesson in the Wissam script. In today's lesson we are going to talk about the letters Kaf and Lam. Now those two letters are based on previous letters such as the Alif, Ba and Nun. We haven't talked about the Nun yet, but you already know how to make that letter. So for these two letters we will start with the Kaf, and for the Kaf it's basically an Alif combined with a Ba. So to do that we start with the Alif move. Something that we are used to by now. We should be used to. Go down and we stop. Now below here, just below the Alif, here we have the line, the writing line. So the Ba will come connected, but it will have the shape and the drop of the Ba. So as we can see, we've connected an Alif along with the Ba, and this way we got what do you call a Kaf. Now this is easy to make, but when we start to connect it, it might be a bit, we will talk about the rules there. Now in here we usually add a Hamza. With regards to this, by the way, it's whatever height you want it to be. It's an Alif, so we start with a 7.6 point height, and you can do it from there. And this is what, by the way, the singular one. Let's say that we've got this part, we want to add it. The Hamza here looks like this. We go up to the left, then we do this wavy move. We do a move like this, then we do another move like this. So, number one is a curve like this, number two is a curve like this, and number three is a curve that looks like this. This way we get the Hamza in here. Now we do it with a smaller pen, half size, that is like to make it kind of similar to this one. Now with regards to the other shape, we've got another shape for it singular, a Zindani. That one is 3 points wide, the first move, and 2 points high. The first move is basically having a shape like this. Then we add this long shape. Finally we close it. It's quite a famous Kaf, you see it in Thuluth and in other scripts. So we start with the first one. Now notice here something important is that you start with the pen sort of vertical, you curve up, and when you go back here it has to give you a nice shallow angle. So you do move that pen throughout the first move, just like this. This way you get the shape that we can see here. Now this is the first move. The second move would be 3 points far from the first one. Now to practice the second move, what you have to do is do this. Try 1 point, then go a curve, then try 2 points. These are straights, but then try and curve them. As you can see, this way you will get an easier, you will get sort of better at making the second move. So here we go down 1 point, almost, then we curve up, then we go back down, and we end it with a nice curve here, so that will connect naturally to the third move. Finally, we add 1 point here to govern us with the final move. The final move here is also 1 point of height, so we kind of do another bat shape but at the end here, and the extension we add back here is 2 points. This way we get the Zindani Kaf. Let's try and write it without the dots. So we said we start with the first move, which is going up, going left, and curving the pen. The second move would be us going down a bit, then we curve up, then we curve down. The third move would be similar to a Ba, And finally we end up with a nice curve up. This way we get a Zindani calf. Again, we could check the dimensions and make sure, by the way, this is 1 point since it's 2 points up here, as we can see. And here we've got 1 point, etc. Now this is governed by the 2 points we talked about. Now both calves come at the end of the word. This one comes at the beginning, comes at the middle. So you could use this quite more often than the other one. This is with regard to the calf singular, and this one would connect from here if we were to connect it. We will see it in the examples. And if you want to connect it to something else, we simply use this part and just connect whatever we want to it. Now let's see a different calf, which is middle calf, but it's not the Zindani. It looks like the other calves in other scripts. This one we do this move. Now this move, as you can see here, has slight curves in it. So it's not a straight line. It's rather a curve up here, then a curve back, then another curve up. They are very shallow that you barely can, it's like a quarter of a point. But they are very important. We will see now why. Then we add the cap. The cap looks like this. They are very easy moves. Finally, when we connect it, this is why we added the curvature up here. It's so that when we come back with this move. And when we connect something to it, this is why we have a curvature in the middle. By the way, this is an exaggeration of the curve, just to show you why do we have 1, 2, 3 curves in a calf. And it follows the same, the other scripts are the same, so it's not the only one that uses this curve. Finally, as we saw here, we've got the cap, and you have the freedom to either do it this way or this way, but yeah. Then you could connect it to whatever you want to connect it to. Now here we have the calf, singular, beginning. As you can see, we could use this one for a start too. We will see in the examples. And at the end we will use either Zindani or the normal one. The lam is an easy letter. It's an alif. Basically, it's an alif connected to a noon. And with regards to the noon, it's 2.5. And here it's 3 points of width. And as we said before, you have to be careful to go down, touch, and come back with equal areas to the right and the left. Finally, you would add this nice decorations that we talked about before. Defocused, yeah, now it's focused. So I assume that we can do these moves by now because we did it in the Saad, Sin, Sheen, and of course the Alif, we did it in the Alif and the Kaf and all those letters. Moving on, let's write some words. We will write 2 words for a start, very long words. The first one is فَسَيَكْفِيكَهُمْ فَسَيَكْفِيكَهُمُ اللَّهُ. The second word would be أَنُلْزِمُكُمُوهَا. Those are one of the longest words in Arabic and in the Quran actually. So, with the first one, we could practice the letters we learnt so far. So we have a fa. With the fa, we start with this one, go back, then it's connected to a sin, go back and review the sin if you have to, and it's connected to a ya. I'm going to use this ya, the high ya. Then I'm going to use the kaf that we just talked about, which is this one. Add the hat to it. This needs more extension. Then after the kaf, we have another fa. It's tricky to always write fats in the middle, but try and practice them. This looks horrible, but yeah, let's drag it back there. And the ya, we will connect it to a Zindani kaf. The Zindani kaf is also sometimes tricky because you want to know how far you are, and I think we got this one. After the kaf, we have a ha. I'm going to use this shape of the ha. We will talk about the hat later, so don't worry about this. And the meme. Those 2 letters we haven't learnt yet, so don't worry about them yet. But anyway, you can see that we've got some notes. This calf, this has to be deleted. It has to be shorter than this. Yes, this is way better. This is the right one. And the fat, of course, we need to improve it. Again, with the calf, we see that I've messed up this part. And this is the thing about calligraphy. After you make things, you try and correct yourself. See notes and try to say, all right, I need to change this. It has to be bigger. This one we've changed. And the fat here needs to be changed definitely. So don't feel shy to make mistakes. But here we can see an example of the use of this calf and another one on how to use this calf. Now, أنلزمكموها. Again, we've got an alif, a noon and a lam. So let's do this. Go up, go down. Then we have a zay. Let's use this zay. Anulzi. Again with the hamza. We could simply use this one. The meme we will learn later. Now I'm going to use the zindani again because it's really pretty. And أنلزمكموها meme. Wow. Then we've got a ha and alif. Yeah, I need to practice my hats. They look really bad. Yeah, here's a practice of a long word, a long couple of words, which could be good. Again, if we want to use a kaf at the start, so for example, kaifa, we would just use the one that we just saw. So yeah, you could use this calf or the Zindani calf. It's just about this move basically. Or the Zindani, the one we just saw more than once. So this was for today's lesson. We learned the calf and its shapes, and the lam is basically just like an alif, and you should already know how to make it. Practice those words, and hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Like, share and subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one. Stay safe out there and have a lovely weekend. This has been Amar Awaudi, and it's a pleasure to make videos for you people. Have a nice day. Goodbye.